Happy Monday! Welcome to More Than Just Task Management, your favorite daily podcast where we help you build a thriving business. I'm Anna Angelova, business coach and consultant, and a co host of this daily podcast. And together with me, after a 9 hour flight to Vienna, I have Jores Minasvand, my fellow co host and business consultant. Hey, Joris, how is Europe this time of the year?
Hey Anna, yeah, it's 9 hour flight. Actually, they went over Greenland, so they flew us in 8 hours, but plus a 2.5 hour drive south of Vienna to the beautiful city of Graz. It was colder in Vienna than it is here because it's 2.5 hours south, obviously. It's pretty nice actually. Patios are full. It's still summer here. It's a bit chilly in the west, but I was in short sleeve all day. Sun and cloud mix. Doesn't seem like there's going to be any rain coming anytime soon, but still full-blown summer. There was a festival here on the clock tower of the hill for Goodbye Summer Festival. But I'm like, if you guys want Goodbye Summer, come to Canada, come to Toronto. It's already winter. We
Oh,
don't even
yes.
have fall. We jump straight from summer to winter. So no, it's beautiful. It's a bit tiring. 11,000 kilometers is a bit, but hey, it's life, and I've already been here a full day and grueling work in the next few couple of weeks, and then fly another thousands of kilometers back home.
Oh, yes. So we don't keep you too busy. Let's get going.
Before I
Today,
start yawning,
before you start yawning, exactly. So, today, what we're discussing is tracking leads and sales without complex software. So, especially this applies when you're starting your business. At some point, you might actually want to get software, get a system that's a little bit more complex, has more features and capabilities, and that talks to other systems and all these kind of things. But at the beginning, you don't need this. And sure as you actually know about a company or corporation that doesn't have a CRM yet. So it's like you don't have like thinking that oh
hmm
I need software is a wrong thinking. Like it's a wrong way of thinking. And if you are actually wondering what you need in the beginning that is sufficient for you to start and run a successful business, you're in the right place and you have the right way of thinking. And this episode will actually probably be shorter than usual than our episodes, but ultimately, how do you track leads and sales without complex software? Two ways. I would say one thing is like depending on what sales you're having, right? Like how you're selling things. If you're selling things online, you definitely need to have some kind of a way for people to purchase. And these providers, like these service providers, they have their own reports already. Like they have a simple like, way for you to see people who are purchasing their emails, how much they paid, what products they've purchased. So you don't need anything else. Like they already provide this for you, like Stripe and PayPal and all these kind of service providers. They already provide this for you to track the sales, right? When it comes to sales, the sales part. So this is one thing where you're already using these systems anyway, and they provide the reporting. So in the beginning, you don't need anything more than that. And when it comes to leads, again, depending on what kind of business you have, like one of the things actually, even with sales and sales conversation, one of the things that you can use that can allow you to track this in the beginning stages is something that, like a software that you probably might have a love-hate relationship with. You might hate it completely, who knows? But ultimately, Excel. Like a simple Excel spreadsheet can be more than sufficient in the beginning stages of your business for you to track leads and for you to track sales. And yes, it's a bit of manual work for you, but this is one thing we've mentioned a few times that Excel and Outlook have killed more software ideas than anything else. just because they're so powerful, just because they're so versatile, just because they can be used so well in so many situations. And here it
And
is,
they're
Excel.
simple.
Yeah, they're simple. So a simple Excel spreadsheet
Mm-hmm.
can be what it takes.
Combine simplicity and power. It's amazing. You have Excel taking over the world.
It took over the world.
Yep.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
yes, it is. So this is it, like simple and straightforward. And a lot of times we think, oh, we need more than this. No, you don't need more than this. Now, of course, if you're tracking in Excel more than just the numbers, like if you're tracking actually people's names and emails and some of these things, of course, you want to be careful, password protected, like keep it in a secure space. Like don't share it with others. Don't email it to people or something like this. Like you want to make sure that you're taking some of these necessary precautions to keep it safe and secure, because you are building a business and you need to think as a business owner. And even if you're not using a software, like and you're using Excel, which is a software, but you're using Excel, you're not using a dedicated, like a specialized software. You still want to make sure things are protected and you don't expose their data somehow, somewhere.
Uh, Absolutely. We talked about this before. I think it was one of our episodes 2, 3 weeks ago, where what technology should a company that's starting use, and we mentioned that you don't really need to use technology right away. Again, the key is to build the right framework, right processes, and the same goes for sales. If you have the right framework, you can easily track it in uh, Excel and automate it in Outlook, and there it goes until you reach a certain level, and then uh, yeah, you can go to new software, but you don't really need it as a startup. Some keep things simple, make sure that it uh, provides the purpose that you need, and a simple Excel works, then so be it.
Absolutely. And the thing is that, again, in the beginning, if you are careful with how much you're spending, this is what you can utilize. And I know we're talking about Excel. Like, I don't know if, like, I haven't checked it lately. At some point, like the Google spreadsheet, it didn't actually have the functionality for password protecting. I don't know if they do have it now, and whether it works or not and how it works. So again, be careful with this is the only caveat that you want to be careful. Now, of course, another way for you to track sales and leads and sales is with tools like MailChimp, which is, it's not a CRM. It allows you to email your people, like your email list. It allows you to collect emails and email people, and also you can connect it with your store, and like you can see sales and things like this. But this become a little bit more complex, right? Like when you start connecting different systems like MailChimp and Stripe, or some other things like HubSpot or something like this, then these things become a little bit more complex. And today we're talking about not complex things. So this is what I would say. And actually, if you think about, probably the most basic way is pen and paper, you know. But I would say don't, because in terms of security and things like this is probably, and in terms of manual work, is probably the most manual work and the least secure thing. So I would say Excel is a good point for you to start and track this, and go from there. And the beautiful thing is that once you're actually ready to start adding software on top of this, to make your processes more like automated, and have things work better, then Excel can always be imported. Like everything, like all of them, turn it into a CSV file, and suddenly you can import it in any system. So yeah, I think this is more than enough. As I said, a short conversation this is more than enough. This is like, don't underestimate the power of simple tools, of simple free tools that are available for you when you start your business.
Very well put, Anna. Very well put. Beautiful.
Thanks, Joris. I know you're tired. So anyway, this is it for today, for Monday. Now, we are actually, well, we kind of soft launched our community, right? So
Yes.
I want to use this opportunity to invite you, as you're listening to this episode, as you're listening to this episode until the end, I actually want to invite you to join this community. So it's called the Visionary Founders Club. It's a free community where aspiring business owners and current business owners are welcome. And our goal is to turn this into the best place for small, mid-sized business owners where they can connect, they can grow together, they can learn from each other, support each other. And of course, where we provide a lot of resources as well, training, and make your life easier and make your journey more fulfilling. So the link is in the description of the episode. Go check it out. And we would love to see you in the community.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's a location full of good resource, good information, and we're always there. If you don't find something, post a question. We will answer it within hours.
Yes, absolutely. So this is where you can connect with us more, and you can ask your questions. And as we say, even help shape this podcast, the episodes that are coming up in this podcast. So click that link, join the community, and keep on being amazing. Keep on doing the work you're doing. Keep on moving forward. Every single small step you take takes you to the business you want to have. And if you're just starting, keep moving, keep talking with people, keep selling, keep advertising and marketing, and spreading the word about your product or service. The world needs more business owners. The world needs us because we are the backbone of the economy. We are the heartbeat of the communities. So keep on shining your light and join the Visionary Founders Club. And come back tomorrow for another episode of More Than Just Task Management, where we are shifting gears and talking about what to do when a key employee wants to leave or threatens to leave. So if you're just starting your business, this is probably not relevant for you, so feel free to skip it. But if you have an existing business with employees and this is probably one of the things you worry about. Like, what if one of your key employees decides to leave? What do you do then? So join us for another awesome conversation tomorrow. Hopefully Joris will be awake at that time. So just kidding.
I will be going back to normal hours tomorrow. The only difference is I'll be 6 hours ahead of you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I'm just kidding. So join us for another wonderful conversation tomorrow. Now, go start your week and have a wonderful Monday.
All right. Bye.
Bye.